So when you were locked up at Rikers, that was when you met the 5%er that gave you the name King Magnetic?
Nah. That was back on the 5-year joint. When I was in
on the 5-year joint, okay.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania. Yeah. Shout out Ray Ball, rest in peace. Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace to him, man. So he's the one that gave you the name King
cannon,
Magnetic,
bro.
but you weren't a 5%er.
Yeah, nah, never been. I study, you know what I mean? I learned my 1 to 10s. You know what I'm saying? I learned a few things. But just like everything else, it wasn't for me. But I kept the handle because it was given to me. You know what I'm saying? And then my man got killed shortly after. Like before I started dropping shit. You know what I mean? So I was like, yeah, no, I'm definitely rocking this out now.
So it meant more to you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. So when is it that you meet QP? When are you locked up with QP and he's your cellie? On Rikers, or is that during
same time I got the name?
Same time you got your name. Okay.
No, the PA shit. Right, but he's from New York. He's from New York. He's one of the guys that came down from New York. Oh, it's sweet down here. I'm gonna do some shit, and got bagged. And then, he got locked up in PA, and we ended up being cellies and started going back and forth with shit, and he was just showing me little shit. He's still a dope MC to this day. That's my bro. I took him on tour with me twice and shit.
Right.
Know what I mean? So there's actually, I was going through like old pictures. I was going through old pictures on Instagram the other day. So this is the crazy part. So, we was mad cool and shit. We gave each other our information when we were leaving there, and this is back in like 98. And then didn't talk for a while, but caught back up when MySpace came around. Found each other on MySpace, traded info, whatever. Didn't talk for a couple years. Linked back up on Facebook. And then I knew he moved to North Carolina. When I was doing my first album, I recorded the whole shit at Knife Wonders. And I'm like, oh, I know my man's in North Carolina. Where he at? So Knife Wonders in Raleigh, and Son was in Durham. That's like 20 minutes apart for those that don't know. Hit him up like, yo, I'm coming down there to do my my first official album. But I was like, yo, I've been doing my thing. I've been to Europe, all that shit. But yo, we got to link up, bro. So there's a picture of me and him at Knife Wonders studio, linking up after all that time. And then, like I said, like, he came on a couple tours with me after that and shit.
That's dope, man.
But yeah, there's been a lot of full circle moments, not just in my life, but with this music shit, man. Know what I mean? And it's been dope, man. I've had a very full and exciting life. Know what I'm saying? And I'm enjoying just being a single mom now.
So there was this rumor that you actually stole 30 cars in 30 days and ended up in the newspaper.
Yeah, it's not a rumor. It's in the newspaper.
I can't confirm.
32 cars in 30 days, but yeah, that was us.
What time period was this?
That's 95.
Oh, okay. So around that time, okay.
The whole month of August. The whole month of August, 95. So Purple Tape just came out. Mobb Deep Infamous was banging. Yeah, niggas would hear the bass line from the intro of Raekwon shit, and they're like, it's these niggas, man. Tuck your shit in, go inside, or come with us. Yeah. Good times.
Right. All right. So you get out of prison, what, around 2002, 2003?
Well, I maxed out 2002 on the PA shit, and then uh, I go back. You know, Rikers was also '02. I bail out that August, and then I'm on bail for a year, going back and forth. And they had me on some fuck shit. Like I had to go to court every 3 weeks, and they'd keep continuing it, continuing it, continuing it. So I'm on bail, so I have to go. That shit definitely, like, New York used to be fun to go to, and it definitely sucked the fun out of it. Know what I mean?
But at that time, though, you're working with Adlib, right? Early on, and he's the one that introduces you to the Philly circuit, and you're doing shows with him.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. That's that era. Yeah. '03,
Okay.
like,
And then that's how
while
you
I'm
meet
on bail
Reef, the lost cause.
Yep, that's how I met Reef. Facts.
Okay. And what was your first impression of Reef?
I didn't really have one. I mean, it was just another rap nigga, bro. Like, first impression, like, I didn't really have one. No, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I didn't have one initially, but like as we had a couple more shows, by like the third show that either we did together or we were in the same space, I was like, yo, this nigga is fucking crazy, bro. You know what I mean? And he had this song called Monday, off Invisible Empire. And a lot of cats don't know about that album like that. You know, even if they know the Army of the Pharaoh shit and they know his shit after that. But that shit was a treat, bro. And it was almost like some black Eminem shit. You know what I mean? Talking about losing your job on Monday, Thursday, Tuesday, y'all boss, Thursday, he didn't show up at all. Thursday, yeah, he was just killing shit, man. And we linked up and did some shit. And I was cooking beats, and I ended up doing Sound of Philly for his album, and then he had me rap on Crumbs on the Feast of Famine album. Shout out to him for that, but fuck Good Hands, because they fucked me on my publishing. It worked out in the end, though, and we got to do some cool shit.
Yeah, that becomes one of his biggest hits, right? That comes out in 2005, Sound of Philadelphia. And they start playing it on ESPN and college games later on and all types of shit. So when did you start producing?
94. 93, 94.
Were you taking it as serious as you were with the rhymes, or you were like, it was kind of more on the back burner compared to the rapping?
Even. I, I didn't take
Even?
either too serious. Like, I like doing it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I sucked at rapping until I did my first bid, and then I got on some Tupac shit and wrote like 70 songs. Over that 18 months to 5 years and shit. So then that, like when I came home, I was nice.
And you credited QP as helping you like learn to structure your bars and enunciate and everything like that, right? Tighten your flow.
Yeah, he definitely helped me tighten my flow. And he humble about it because he be, sometimes we'll be talking, because that's my man, like, fuck rap. That's my homie. You know what I'm saying? And when I be saying that shit and bigging him up, he's like, nah, fuck out of here. Da, da, da. Like, I'm like, nah, bro. But like, there's certain little things that he showed me that I use to this day. You know what I mean? But I've always been a student. I've always been a student. So that's why, even like when we're talking about the early shit, my influences are vast. Shit, even whack niggas was an influence to me because I'm like, I don't want to sound like him. Know what I mean? Hey, shout out to the whack niggas, bro.
Right, for sure, man.
You got me smoking in my crib and shit. That's crazy.
What? How's that my fault?
It's all your fault. And you look, you owe me $8 for this. You heard? That's the holder. That's the phone holder I got. The only shit they had was a Lilo and stick. And now my daughters is fighting over the sticker, bro. It's all right.
That's crazy.
I got you. But I'm gonna send you an invoice.
All right.